Welcome to my channel, to everyone who's new here, and of course to those of you who are back again. Great to have you here. Bitcoin is currently trading at 80,940 US dollar. In this video, we will take a look together at possible scenarios for the price development of Bitcoin and Ethereum. Things remain exciting, so make sure to watch until the end. You will also find another video on my channel where I analyze various altcoins daily. That's definitely worth checking out too. And if you want to trade with cheap fees, then I can recommend you mexc. Mexc is ranked 10 in the world. Yeah, you can't see the rank here on your left because I cut it out. But if you look into the taker fees, it's the lowest which you can see in the list. And compared to Bitget and Bybit and OKX, then mexc has a similar trading volume to them, but just a very low amount of taker fees. Also, 100 pairs, 0 fees, and here we can find coins with which we talk about daily: Solana, Cardano, Sui, ONDO, HBAR, Render. We talk about those coins daily, but you can also find other coins in that list for sure. And I want to show you now how Bitcoin is going to do and how I'm going to enter my trade now. Because what I have tracked so far is, okay, we have to do a small recap. I have tracked a rising wedge, which didn't break to the downside, so we shouldn't have been in a short trade. But now what happened is, yesterday we got that huge pump to the upside. Yeah, I think here Trump did. We had a few days back, a small story to that. We had a few days back in this push to the upside. It was because of fake news. Someone said, okay, 90 days, no tariffs for certain countries beside China. It was a fake news, so we again sold off. This time it was real. I have did yesterday a post that I have said I'm not going to trade it, even though we got a breakout. Yeah, most altcoins didn't get a breakout yet. But this here, a 1 hour candle closed over it and we got even the retest. But why am I not trading it? Because we have that huge fair value gap lower than us. And actually, what we have seen now is, that's why I'm doing the video now, we got a 1 hour candle close again lower than 81,180 US dollar. Here we can count this as a retest, even though we can get a bit more up to close the fair value gap. But actually, I'm going to open a short position right now because the retest is there. I have the signs. And short trade for Bitcoin is open now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set a stop loss over that wick after that video. If I'm not on my phone. Yeah, if I'm on my phone, then I don't need a stop loss. But now I'm in the short trade for Bitcoin because I think even though I have tracked a bull flag, we broke that to the downside. And I think we are going to get that fair value gap. And now I'm going to talk about the fair value gap. Why I think we are even more bearish than before. I think we actually have the setup now to go into the 70k US dollar. I show you why. Let's talk about the fair value gap first. What is the market mechanism behind the fair value gap? So basically, the fair value gap is caused by a price pump in a very short time. In that time, we had many sell orders which got skipped. Okay, the market moved so fast that we skipped several sell orders. So we have an imbalance and we don't have a fair pump. Yeah, because we didn't got the time to trade smoothly. Yeah, we skipped so many orders, limit orders. So basically the price pumped up and we have now a fair value gap. So what is going to happen if we close the fair value gap? If we close the fair value gap, those sell orders get hit. What happens if people are selling? Price goes down. So basically the market makers don't need a lot of money to push the price downwards if we have a fair value gap, and that fair value gap is huge. What happens next is, we have the smart money concept. The smart money concept also says, okay, we got a push to the upside. We have the fair value gap, so we get exclusive discount just today to open here a long position for the next push. But what I have seen so far is we need first a break of structure. And my break of structure point is that green trend line. The 84,500 US dollar, we didn't got over it. So basically for me, we don't have a break of structure. I think that fair value gap is going to be a fake out. Means we even get more down. We get a nice push to the upside. But that push to the upside is just going to be more long positions which the market makers can liquidate. And if long position liquidates, they have to sell. And if they sell, price goes down. So because of the fair value gap, we get first a push to the downside. Then we get, since we are low, people who think that they got the best long position. They go into long position, means the price goes up a little bit more. And after that, we get a huge selling from the market makers. And addition to that, a liquidation of the long people. So basically, as you can see, that's why I think we are having lower prices soon. And now we have to see if we are going to get back up and break this to the upside. Then I think it's positive. Yeah, but the first sign would be the 84,500 US dollar. If they break to the upside, and even if we come back then for a pullback into that fair value gap, then I would say, okay, I would use that fair value gap for the next push to the upside, so I can open my long there. But as you can see, I open just a short trade with you because I have seen the retest. That is a retest for me. Close retest, yeah, like I said. We can still get up a bit more, but we should sell off soon. So now I need to do, I need to charge my laptop. So what about Ethereum? Ethereum looks a bit, let's say worse than Bitcoin. The bull flag is much more sharper. Is it going to load? Because here is a fair value gap. I want to see that. So basically, for Ethereum, we have to wait for a breakout, which is currently at $1,628. If we get over that, then I can say, okay, breakout of the bull flag, and we can target again the 1,688. I will do a price tag here for you. And since we have a fair value gap over us, I think then we can get there, but should be also careful that we don't sell off from there. So Ethereum also, Ethereum looks short to me as well, at least into the area $1,510. I will also do a price mark here because that's a good support which we hold here. Might be even possible that we aren't that bearish and get up to 1,000 and get down to 1,530 US dollar. But as long as we don't get a nice push and a nice breakout to the upside, then I think Ethereum is just going to get a new low, lower than this one. Like I said, because of the fair value gap here, we have a huge imbalance. People are going to sell here. People are going to long here. And those long positions can easily get liquidated and even get more selling pressures into the market. Yeah, that's how fake outs are working. Yeah, and that's why I like to combine breakouts with fair value gaps and support and resistance, because that is giving me like some feeling. Yeah, we never know what is going to happen. We never know how the billion companies are going to act. We don't know if they are going to buy in that fair value gap or if they are just faking out so they can liquidate everyone else. And that's what I want to tell you. Don't get fooled of those, I would say, news-based pumps. They are most likely getting sold off. Yeah, it's like you buy the news, and that purchase, that price pump is just going to be a distribution from the smart money. Yeah, so basically, thank you for watching. I hope that I gave you some valuable insights, how I trade fair value gaps, how I trade chart patterns, and so on and so on. And I hope that I made clear what my feeling is telling me at the moment, what I think is going to happen. And like I said, I opened a Bitcoin short position. We will talk about that tomorrow. And in the altcoin update, I'm going to look over all the altcoins and try to track some trades here, because I have seen HBAR. Yeah, HBAR is also having a good short opportunity. Render 2. Yeah, and here we have huge potential to the downside. Even if we short now and get here, it's up to 10% potential. Yeah, so if you like, the next video is going to be the altcoin update. It might take me 45 minutes to upload it. So I wish I can see you there as well. If you liked the video, leave a comment, and if you think I can do something better, let me know as well. See you then.